Hello and welcome back to Trip's Tales. Tonight, we're taking another dive into Island Walker. Episode 14, the Hafgufa Milits. A bright light flashed in Erik's face, shooting him awake. He tried to cover his eyes, but couldn't move his hands. They were tied behind his back. He scrunched his face to relieve some of the pain, but the light pierced through to his eyes like daggers. His ankles ached, tightly bound to the legs of a chair. Where am I? You're finally awake. Somewhere in the space was Lagertha. What do you want with me, Lagertha? If that is your real name. Lagertha laughed. To talk, Erik. You were looking for a member of the Hafgufa Milits. To find Alf, no doubt. I gotta say, you did string quite the story just to see my foot. Are you gonna kill me? You? No. We have read your thesis and found you quite worthy of meeting the great Hafgufa. His tentacles stretch far, giving life to all sorts of wondrous fishes of the water, of the earth. Great, then what do you want with me? The light grew dimmer, and Erik slowly opened his eyes. Lagertha had pointed the spotlight upwards, but all he could see through the blotches of darkness in his vision was her silhouette. If you take our oath, I have a job for you. Can I hear the job first? Ignoring him, Lagertha ducked out of view and came back with what looked like a crusty old bottle of wine. I can always just kill you. She flashed Bjorn's Bowie knife. He didn't have much of a choice. Fine. Fine. What do you want me to do? Repeat after me, then drink this liqueur. I swear upon pain of death. I swear upon pain of death to serve and protect. To serve and protect the mighty Hafgufa. The mighty Hafgufa. That his great presence, will always humble and imbibe me. Will always humble and imbibe me. May his great tentacles wrap around and bring us home. May his great tentacles wrap around and bring us home. So that one day we too are island walkers. So that one day we too are island walkers. At this last phrase, Erik paused. The Hafgufa Milits weren't just at the island walker, they control it, maybe even own it. Now drink this liqueur. Lagertha cut his hands free, but his legs were still trapped. Erik felt his numb wrists stretch before grabbing the bottle, making sure not to cut himself. I told you, I quit drinking. Good thing there's no alcohol. Erik didn't like the thought of putting his lips to a bottle of wine, but she would kill him if he didn't do it. Then what is in here? Before overthinking it, he gave the bottle a swig. The slimy mucus pooling into his throat made him gag and throw the bottle. Lagertha laughed and caught it. Can't handle a good drink? What's in here? Puke was coming up and Erik was failing to fight it. The ancients collected some of Hafgufa's essence in this very bottle. Any who are initiated must drink it. The thought made Erik gag more. This was a kraken's mucus? Well, in theory, anyway. Is it over? Do I get the job now? Patience, Polyp. I'm sure you know what comes next. Lagertha waved her foot at him. Erik gulped. As drunk as he had gotten, he had never had a tattoo or tramp stamp. There was one time he came close, but he had gotten the artist angry after trashing the place and spilling the paints everywhere. At least this one would be on his foot, so no one would see it back at the university. Erik took a deep breath before taking up his right shoe. This is my dominant foot? Lagertha grabbed the materials from the dark. Don't worry. This will only sting for a long time. After Lagertha finished, she stood back up, towering over him once more. Erik winced as he put his shoe back on. It felt as if someone had dug their nails into the sole of his foot. I went through your initiation. Now, may I know the job? The sooner I know, the sooner I can get out of here, he thought. Eager, yes. You see, Alf did walk upon a Hafgufa, which violates everything we stand for. He learned it from his skipper Dag, one of the last remaining fishermen who still know where to find one. We, as the Hafgufa Milits, are tasked with making sure these people disappear. Fortunately, the Hafgufa has already done this in Dag's case. As for Alf, lucky for him, our situation has changed. We thought we had taken care of everyone, like him years ago. So it has been a while since we've seen a Hafgufa. We'd like very much to experience one again. First, we need you to locate him and take essence samples. While I don't trust Alf to get us there on his own, since Dag was the one with the vital information, I do trust that you and he will together. Lagertha handed Erik a vial. Find Hafgufa and fill this vial with his essence, then kill Alf. What about the others? They will be of no concern. Do not tell any of them of our meeting. If you do, we'll know. Lagertha handed Erik back the knife. Alf will be stumbling into the bar, and your friends will find him. I suggest you do the same. Make a right out of here and head down the road. Erik repocketed the knife. What if I refuse? Then you may choose your death. Lagertha flashed the weapons that she kept on her person. A pistol, a knife, an ice pick. Or I can just give you a lobotomy. Oh, okay, I'll do it. Good, and we'll know if you don't. Lagertha cut the rest of his bonds with her own knife. Oh, and if you need help, tell someone, may his great tentacles wrap around and bring us home. If they're in the Hafgufa Milits, they'll know what you mean. Erik nodded. How many of you are there? Lagertha just smiled. Welcome, Polyp. Remember, kill Alf by any means necessary. After you locate the Hafgufa, the rest will be taken care of. With that, Lagertha blinded Erik with the light. Then darkness. Erik rubbed his eyes and could finally make out the dark room. But Lagertha was gone. He jumped to his feet, limping on his right. It was going to hurt for a long time. Everything from Lagertha to the mucus to the initiation to murder spiraled through his head, making him feel absolutely wasted. He did his best to process it as he stumbled back up the road towards the island walker. What's going on? What did I do? I can't kill, part of him thought. Another voice piped up from the back of his brain. Not sober. Yes. What will happen next time? Find out right here on Trip's Tales.